Always gets me. Okay, so it seems that Gabe does not want to get off the server right now. Well, it gives us a bit of time to plot. Or just admire the lovely religious screen. Oh, no, there is no time for admiration. Let's get back into it. Jake, you're so good, you should be sent to ISIS territory helping out there. Yeah, my Minesweeper skills leave a lot to be desired. Space Cadet Pinball, now that's a different story. Alright, what have we got here? Fire and Shock are more or less eeksy-peeksy here, but let's go for the more aggressive kind. For this it's all about the aggressive Shock, and for you, there's only one. We got Milan out of here. Let's just reclaim glorious Ferrara and take all the money. Well, perhaps not all the money. In fact, they don't want anything. Godspeed with Lombardia there. And yeah, let's overspend on this as well. Gives us a great amount of range. But that makes this still a little too far away from the Cape. But I think this should be enough. We should be able to make it to... What should we even take here? Johor? Johor or Bintan? I quite like Bintan because it's just so small. Yeah, Bintan. Check, name it the Three Meccas in honor of the Three Mountains. No, I think that's a silly name. I think it's high time Novgorod got to loving us. Teutonic Order are, oddly enough, not wanting to core Warsaw. Or convert it. I wonder if they even try converting lands that they have not yet cored. Would be an adequate use of their missionaries. Alright, Milan I'll want out now. We'll take that. We shall take the Dosh as well, but won't take anything more. And we get to coring Ferrara. Do want to core it. Or else, no, we'll core it first. It only takes 16 months. Takes a horrendously long amount of time as well, but that's okay. Get it cored, get it converted. We'll be okay. You know, I may just stick with Chateau Gatto. Why stray from the original and the best? Right, utterly defeated, so we can give Ile de Frogs to Nevers. Let's make sure they have no overextension first, though, because that's a big one to give. Staggering 18. Glorious. But are we done yet? We could give them yet more. No. Aachen goes to Oldenburg. Gets them out of my hair. Let's take all the money as well, because what is inflation? It's not something we worry about. And the number of electors falls. It is so strange that Hungary is still an elector despite not being in the HRA, though. They'll be getting that elected achievement, which, funnily enough, I don't have yet. Gelra are a pain, but I need to be miserly with my admin, so let's not take it right now. Can always take it at a later date. And I don't want to give it to Oldenburg, because my pretty borders. Not to mention the Oldenburgian overextension is at 25 base tax. No, it's at 24, that's alright. That is acceptable. How about our own overextension? Let's just have those done first. Slamming. And we just annex Lorraine. Gelro were separate pieces so that we have a different truce timer with them. We'll just take their war reparations and all their money. Because that's how you make it in life. Full annexation of you. Get it done. And yeah, I don't want any problems here. And we'll get the conversions going. Some significantly faster than others. Jake, build the Kiel Canal. I cannot build the Kiel Canal. What admin tech do you need to build it? Because I would happily fund my vassal to build it. Oldenburg will be keeping hold of that province. You're probably going to be facing a revolt there, so yeah, we'll stick you over there since... At least if I have a revolt, I get a big pop-up for it. If my vassal gets a revolt, then nobody's the wiser. It may take you a while to core that land, won't it? Alright, Malacca is ours. Their ships are gone. Our ships are... Didn't I have 40? Ah, right, there were the 2 that I cancelled. Because I am a fool. $26 for Canal, thank you. Jake, they won't buy Lorraine, it's HRE land. Oh, you're completely right. Yes, indeed, you are completely right. Guess we're releasing Lorraine then. How many times am I going to forget that? I think every time. Alternatively, I could just core it myself, but nah, too expensive. We'll release Lorraine. Don't think they have any core... nothing to make their cores more expensive. Jake, religious map mode on Japan. Also, we should be keeping an eye on Japan to see if they have colonization ideas yet. Yep, sure enough, still Catholic, but no more ideas. And this land keeps flipping to and fro. StarCraft is not able to take care of this land very well. We'll take this and then we can go up and ravage Japan. Core some of it, sell it to the Chateau Gateau. I still want this. And there is no time. Make it mine. It's only 12% overextension, and we're sitting only on 18, so we'll be fine. Just give it to me. And all the money, obviously. Yeah, easily done. Can even make it into a trade company so that nobody here westernizes off of me. Next stop, the Nippon. We'll get these converted though, and then we'll spit out Lorraine. Sure, it'll push us over our Diplo limit, but we'll have them we'll have them consumed soon enough. Jake, what country is colonizing south of Siek? Ming. Ming isn't a problem. They're not westernized, and they're not Christian. Good job, Ming. You held it together big time. And you're still a celestial empire. Jake, how much do you make from war reps? Probably not much. There we go, 4.17. Probably be a big deal a long time ago, but it isn't right now. Now the total cost to annex Milan is 107. We can get that easily done with imperialism. The next time I fight, I want to fight Austria and Milan at the same time. What's nice is that now I can fight Hungary to disband the HRE, even if I'm already at war with the Emperor. But Austria would do me a favour by allying both Milan and What am I trying to say? Both Milan and Hungary. No, Milan and Trier. But at the moment we're only allied with Trier. Milan are allied with Hungary and France. So if I fought Hungary, that would drag in Milan. No, I need to fight Milan directly in order to chew them up in one go. So I fight Milan directly once the truce is over, which will be shortly. And then I fight Austria, and we take them all on and we disband the empire. Because Austria has that alliance with Trier, you have the alliance with Hungary. Yeah. 90, 95. Alright, 10 years' time. That's the goal at least. Please hold. Glorious. Jake, Malacca will be able to westernize because they have a core on you. No, other way around. Malacca would be able to westernize if this was my core or this was my core, but it doesn't work like this. Unless I'm mistaken, and that could be the case. I think it might check it the wrong way. Hold on, I'm remembering a bug report now where somebody said that someone was able to core when they had a province that they didn't own that had a core and a western core. Hopefully it won't matter because this is a trading company, but it might. Logic, no logic, as we say. Novgorod doing a slamming job here. I would love it if Golden Horde were annexing Muscovy right now, though. Not yet. Get that converted. Get someone else spat out. We could also consume Trier by attacking... No, you're allied there as well. You're allied with Bosnia. I could consume you that way, but you're out of the way here. I thought I took an East Asian trade port province. Son of a gun! They didn't add it. I think this is a newly added province, but they never added it to this region. Or maybe they don't count these islands. Right, I should have taken Johor. I want it. I want my East Asian trade port. We'll take it in due time. Want that extra merchant. Jake, how can you let Ireland still exist? I don't want to deal with the local nobility. Trust me, they disgust me as much as anyone else, but... And just to be sure... How much are we talking? 140... 280. That, my friend, is not happening. Yeah, they've forgotten all that aggressive expansion. We'll just get their relations up with me and consume them. Sure, it's one extra diplo relation, but no problem. What is a problem is Austria's still going to be big and strong. And they have an alliance with the Knights. I don't know how I'm going to deal with that. Jake, you can fix it when you get into Paradox. Yes, I can. 17, 16, 15, 14. 5, 4, 3, 2. If they get anything other than status quo here, they're going to end that coring process. Yeah, damn. I was a day too late. They cancelled the coring progress on Minsk and they only got a 50% refund. At least that should be plenty of recent revolt for Novgorod. We've already teched up sufficiently in military, there's no need for any more of that. It's Tech 22 and admin that I'm really after. Admin efficiency, glorious. And we don't need much to get it. Alright, Japan, are you ready to get ravaged? We're making this course soon, so... I'll take a little bit of land off of you, core it, and then sell it to Shitatsu Sho's whatchamacallits. And then as long as Shitatsu Sho has one province over here, he'll be able to deal with the rest. Japanese will become an accepted culture really quickly. Question is, what province do I want to give Shitatsu Sho? Where should he hang out? Frankly, I think this should do. Because he doesn't need much of a homeland here. We'll culture convert it for him ahead of time. Jake, purge this Castilian blight from the face of the earth. Their sight makes my eyes bleed. Well, knowing that it hurts you makes me want to keep them there, so they stay. That's Ferrara dealt with. Now I know our troops are pretty bashed and broken, but I think we can still take these guys on because of our cannons being just so good. Just so good. My men must hate me some days. Jake, what are the rebels in Japan? Pretender rebs, I believe. Yeah, pretenders. So this corps goes on, there's no need to worry about it. We should just set sail and take on Japan. Got rid of our overextension. Yeah. Let's just go and moida them. There should be plenty of range here. I mean, for example, we got our corps here and it reaches all the way here. So we'll have plenty to do with Japan. Not that we need to take much to begin with. Imperialism gives it dirt cheap. But I would like to get Tech 22 before I spit out my vassal. My client state, rather. Did anyone post up what ideas the client states take? Because I can't remember them off the top of my head. I would love to know, though. I doubt Japan has much of a navy to worry about. Yeah, StarCraft took care of that. They got galley rushed bad. Jake, now that you've played with Aristocratic Idea Group, what is your verdict for future campaigns? Use it for hordes. Probably not anything else. There's nothing wrong with Aristocratic, it's just the fact that there are so many better idea groups like almost any other military idea group. Aristocrat is such a jack of all trades. I don't use cavalry much, so Noble Knights is useless. Local nobility, ugh. The manpower is good, but quantity does it better. Shock is good, but you get that from offensive. Diplomat +1 is great. I love having loads of diplomats to sit around and do nothing. Diplomatic does reducing war exhaustion better. Military tech cost, I'll give you that, that's good. Leaders without upkeep, I could take it or leave it. But glorious quantity, you just can't go wrong with it. That is so much manpower from the first two ideas. Regiment cost is so lovely, and that stacks with land maintenance modifier. Bigger navy is always good. Power cost for buildings, great. Just quantity is the greatest idea group in the game. It's just so good. Should be illegal how good it is. Jake, administrative, economic, trade, and all 5 military. Wow. Good job. Well, I definitely want to leave them around with... we got problems here. I won't tell you it doesn't have problems. No rebels here. I feel like I'm wasting away by having you here. Jake, if you're in second place, who's in first? That would be the Ottomans, and they won't be in first place for much longer. Let's have a look at the score. I will not pause the game while we're doing it. Yeah, Ottomans #1, but I am swiftly beating them by about a point a month, so we will overtake them, and we will most assuredly destroy them next when we war, and I need to fight them for Jerusalem if I ever want to get the achievement. Should probably be making my move on Kyoto here. Right, forget. Make a move on Kyoto with the next siege that finishes. Glorious. Maybe not so glorious. Pick 'em up, lads. How is Ming still alive? Ming have been doing great. Jake, how did you make your Pope a Muslim? This question keeps coming up. Quite simply, I conquered some Muslim lands, and then I gave in to Sunni rebels. The Pope can't, or isn't meant to be able to give in to religious rebels, but they only considered that for heretic rebels. They didn't consider it for heathens. So the Pope could flip to Hindu, or Sunni, or Shiite, or Confucian, but he would not be able to convert to Protestantism or Reformed or Coptic or that, or at least he's not meant to. Alright, let's see just how well these Japanese pretenders fight. Come on, bring it on. No, I think they're going to defeat me. It was a foolhardy fight. But at least I don't lose to King War score because Kyoto is taken by Rebs. In fact, that should be enough just for them to want to give me land anyway. It's expensive for me to core, so maybe I'll just take the 1. Just the 1 for now. And I want to... unless I have a 1 base tax province, that would be just too good. 2 seems to be the absolute minimum. We'll go for Tosa then. Gives me a short truce time with them, and that's what we're looking for. I can't core Tosa just yet, but I can take this opportunity to convert it at twice the speed of sound. It's easier to do when you've paused your game, when the game is running rather. Everyone over to Tosa, defend it well. There we go, all 3 onto Tosa. They'll get it done very quickly. They're getting 0.9 per day, so good on them. Jake, client states may only add provinces that directly border the capital or enjoy a straight crossing. I hope I can sell it to them then, or else I'm going to feel like a fool. If I can't, then yeah, I will feel like a fool. Gonna be well over our limit here for Diplo. Like I said, I want administrative efficiency before I release this guy, because he'll get my tech level. So if I hold out for my admin, it'll go a bit better. It's not that I need that much, so it'll only take a few years. Heck, it'll take that long to core this land anyway. Get Bintan cored, get Tosa cored, and then we'll be okay. Could spend any downtime feeding my vassals around here. Oh, I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, apologies for all the interruptions, and there will probably be another one shortly, but until then, let's consider how we can keep growing